All right, what's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we are back with another video. Remember, at the top of the year, we were going to be crowning who is going to be the female. Who's going to be the queen of rap, right? So I safe to say that Meg just got back out. It's not her. Cardi B is kind of disarray. She's not in it. Lotto, no. Doja Cat, she's here, but she's not quite. She's the most. If she's coming, it would be Doja Cat. Ice Spice, clearly she's got a lot more work to do. So I think it's safe to say, out of the Cardi B Nicki Minaj situation, because that's who we're trying to say, who still has the crown, who has the crown. I believe in 2023, on this day, November 19th, Nicki Minaj is the current reigning queen of rap. She has taken the crown and nailed it to her scalp. Nicki Minaj is the queen of female rap. Period. Okay. She recently just won Best Female Rap Artist at Billboard. Okay. And let's get into her acceptance. Let me get it real quick. Let me get it real quick.
Thank you to the Billboard Music Awards for presenting me with the Best Female Rap Award of 2023. Barbs, you are amazing. I appreciate you so much, and I can't wait to share Pink Friday 2 with you on my birthday, December 8th.
Okay. So Nicki Minaj
Thank you
is
to the Billboard.
definitely back. And I was doing some research because I want to make sure, the Billboard Awards wasn't fan voted. And in fact, they're not. So how a person wins, how it's decided is the Billboard Music Awards are not decided by an online fan vote. Instead, Billboard chooses the winners based on how well they perform on the Billboard charts. The metrics that determine the Billboard charts include record sales, radio play, online streaming performances, album and digital songs, touring, and social engagement. So they're saying this year, Nicki Minaj had the best record sales, radio play, online streaming performances, album and digital sales, touring, and engagement to be considered for this award and ultimately win. Okay. And if you look at it like that, then who out of her would it be? Who better to it have been than Nicki Minaj? You guys thought I was just gassing her up and kissing her, but I said this era feels different. Are you pushing your pen or are you pushing your luck? That really hits different. I ain't nothing like you or you. Okay? You say you look up the hub, but really you look up to me. Okay? I'm just saying. This era is going to be different, and we're coming home and we're taking home a Grammy. It's no shade. But the reason why I'm living for this era, because it's feeling very non-confrontational. It's feeling very settled. It's feeling like I'm in my bag, I'm in my pocket. And where a lot of these other girls, especially Cardi B, really messed up is she showed a sign of weakness. She got disheveled. She doesn't have any kind of plan. She doesn't know where direction she's going, left, right. She's taking hiatus and she's not taking hiatus. Then she's dropping at the end of the year, but then it might be in the kitchen, but then no, she's just doing a social break. And I believe the biggest mistake Cardi B made was allowing Nicki Minaj to reset. Okay. When she was down, Cardi B was supposed to keep being consistent with her music and her albums and really in her artistry and making it, and really solidifying that stamp. Instead, you allow the fans and viewers to see the differences between the two artists. And the difference is because everybody goes through writer's block, drought, not wanting to do it, second guessing themselves, insecurity. That is a normal feeling. Doubt. That is a normal feeling to have. But when you're really passionate about your craft, when you really want to do something, when you love it, you get out that slump eventually, and you get back into the game, and you keep releasing whatever that is. You keep releasing that music. You keep dropping, and then the love for the love of the game, the love of the sport, gets you through those times of doubt and worry and those shortcomings and failure when you release your projects, because there's no plan B. You actually love what you do. And I think that Nicki Minaj, even when she didn't have the greatest moments, she was resilient because she had her fans, number one, but then number two, her love for writing music, writing raps, started to come back and supersede the new wave of what female rappers look like, or how music was consumed, or where people were listening to. It was like, well, I do this, and I'm the best. I'm one of the best, if not the best at this. So I'm not going to just let this go. I can't, because this is who I am. Whereas Cardi B, I'm not sure that this is really truly who she is. And if she really wants to do music for the love of rap and writing and hip hop and in the sport of it. I think it was a thing where she liked it. It worked. It brought her out of a situation. But you really get to see someone's love for their artistry, not when they're being rewarded, not when they're, on the top of their game. It's when they're in the trenches. It's when they want to give up. It's when they have doubt. It's when the record flops. Do they stop? Do they keep going? And so I think the difference is people, because you notice that the tide had changed. The thought process had changed with Nicki Minaj, and people started coming back. I think they started to have a realization that as a fan, and you guys even do it to us YouTubers. Sometimes we don't see them as having a life, right? And so we see them as these products that we like to consume. So we always want to buy. We need more. But when you love what you do and you're appreciative of the position that you occupy, the space that you have, you're going to keep feeding that. You may take your breaks, but then you're going to keep feeding that. And I think people started to realize that Nicki Minaj is a true artist. So then she started getting more respect from just the general public, because we saw, wait, this woman has been consistently giving us music, whether it's been good or bad, whether she had to take a break, whether we didn't like her husband, whether she was being dragged, she still was putting out music. Whereas Cardi B, it was like you get a single a year. It feels like more of an obligation. So I think the fans started to lose that connection, because it feels more like of a money grab or a job versus a person who really loves the art of creating music, and I think that is why a lot of people started gravitating more towards Nicki Minaj again, because, everything is not going to be the greatest. Everything is not going to be the best. You would like it to be, but as an artist, maybe you do some of your best work in your lowest times. And it seems as though the difference between Nicki and Cardi B, Cardi is more like, okay, I don't like this right now. I'm done. But which is normal, but there hasn't been enough consistent work as far as like albums, tours, shows for people to even kind of feel bad because or to even feel like you really want to do this. You know what I mean? Versus Nicki, if she had that same moment, it's like, well, where you put in 15 years, you fought against award shows and Grammys, and you fought for streaming. You know what I mean? You've done 3 or 4 world tours, about to do another world tour. You built a cult-like fan base. You did a lot. Almost at this point, you deserve a burnout. You know what I mean? Whereas people like Cardi's like, they like, well, why do you deserve this burnout when it's like you haven't shown us that you really love the art of rap? You don't just jump on songs and remix and drop them out, put them on Audio Mac, pick up what hot song is out, drop a verse on it. Like, it's not exciting. It has to be like this mainstream elaborate rollout, like a job, versus like, I do this and I have the resources to magnify it and make it premium. And that is what Nicki Minaj has done. And I think that this year she really is in her era of a second win. And I think She is maintaining relevancy through every era of every new female rapper that is here and to come, because I just don't see Nicki Minaj, any female rapper in the game ever amassing the success of Nicki Minaj. Once Nicki Minaj is done, there will never be another like her. She is the Beyonce of female rap. It is what it is. And I don't see her ever going out. There will be girls that get hot. There will be girls that get close. But there will never be a girl, to me, that is more successful and has more fame and celebrity and star power in female rap than Nicki Minaj. Because she's shown to be resilient. She has shown to be resilient. And she's shown that she loves the sport. And when you love the sport, you never lose because you never stop, even when you lose. See, so many people love the sport when they feel like I can get in the game, people like me, this, but your real love for the sport shows when everybody is not on your side. Do you keep playing? You might take a break, but do you come back swinging? And she has done that. And so for that, I say congratulations. And Nicki Minaj is the queen of rap. All right, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Until next time, keep that same energy. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon. Peace out.